Hello, hello, and welcome. I am Webweaver, and I'm so glad you have found my channel here today. This is where I do a one-card tarot reading, just to give us some guidance for our day ahead. As always, these readings are for entertainment purposes only, and I am using the Dreams of Gaia tarot deck, which is different than traditional tarot. So I do have notes that I pull from to guide my readings when needed until I get these cards memorized. Okay. I am still fighting whatever chest congestion thing is going on. But I wasn't quite as tired today as I was yesterday. So hopefully that means the echinacea is working and I am on the mend. I hope you've had a lovely Tuesday. Not been too overwhelmed or drowning in the news. It's a marathon, not a sprint. All right. So this reading is going to be for Wednesday, March 4th. What do we need to know for the day? What's our message for the day? We need to know for the day. What's our message for the day? What do we need to know for the day? What's our message for the day? All right, we're going to stop there. I will split the deck. I do not read reversals. We have the Counselor. I'll explain why I found that funny in a second, but let me pull this up. This is card number 12 in the Suit of Water. I don't know that I've pulled this one before. It's possible. But if I have, it's not been frequent. So, okay. There we go. So this card represents one who stands high, an elder, an advisor, a wise man or woman whom the king or queen calls upon to discuss situations or areas of concern. This is someone who is trusted, caring, and compassionate, who listens intently and will offer thoughts in an objective manner. This card symbolizes a need to be empathetic and objective when dealing with emotionally complex situations. Look beyond words to the emotions behind them or seek someone who can. Make sure you keep your emotions in check. So, the reason this made me kind of giggle is yesterday evening, I got a phone call from a family member who, well, I called them because they had texted me and were just freaking out over the news, and they had plans to go to a big music event today, and now they don't even know if they're going to be safe, and can the missiles reach us in this country? Can we, just all of the worst case scenarios getting into their brain. So I was, as we said, talking them off the ledge. Just kind of making it known we're okay. It doesn't mean there won't be problems in this country, but it's not going to come through the air in the form of a projectile. And then today I had to do the same thing for an old friend of mine who called. It's like, I have questions. And I was like, okay. So I've been playing the role of counselor for 2 days now. And trying to keep my emotions in check. But yes, this card is very much what I've been doing for 2 days. So I guess because I have a background in history. I'm a historian. I taught world history. I think that's why I get a lot of the questions that I get. But basically, this card is telling us to do what I have done for people I know the past couple days. So we need to be empathetic with people, really hear what they're saying. Don't just listen to the words, but hear them, hear where they're coming from, hear why they think what they think or why they have the fears that they have. And try to be objective about it. It's very hard to be objective about some things in the world today, and some things you shouldn't be objective about, right? But it says to be empathetic and objective when dealing with emotionally complex situations. The entire world is one big, giant, emotionally complex situations. I mean, we have a toddler, a petulant toddler, making world impactful decisions. So, you know, there's going to be a lot of complexity here. But if you do have people who are confiding in you, just be empathetic, even if it's questions that you're like, why would you even ask me that? You know the answer to this. Fear can make your brain do weird things. And if someone is coming to you for advice or for information that you may have, or, you know, just, oh my God, I need to vent, that kind of thing, hear where they're coming from and keep your emotions in check, right? In order to help, if that makes sense. It could be something in your personal life. It could be someone close to you. It could be something going on that has nothing to do with the bigger picture. Or it could be like me, and it's people close to me who are very worried about the bigger picture. So, be the counselor. I don't have a degree in counseling. I do not. But I have enough life experiences and a rather overarching education to be able to help in certain situations. So, I guess that's, I hung up the phone today and I kind of laughed. I was like, why? You know, I feel like my emotion, I guess I must be keeping myself in check, but there are days where I just do not feel like my emotions are in check at all. So to be having to help other people keep their emotions in check, I just kind of had to laugh about that today. But right now I'm doing what I can, just like everyone else. So that is what we're being called to do, is be the counselor. Hear what's being said behind the words, hear the emotion behind the words, because when you understand where the concern and the fear and the thoughts are coming from, you are better able to counsel the person who has come to you. And if you need somebody, find somebody that you know is going to hear the word, hear the emotions behind how you're feeling. Reach out to somebody who can help you with whatever it is that is bothering you. Find the counselor if you cannot be the counselor. All right, if you would like to meditate on the imagery of this card, feel free to pause the video. Otherwise, I will be back tomorrow with our next reading. Hopefully I still have a voice. You can hear it. I don't know what's happening here, but we'll see. I hope you have a lovely Tuesday night. We'll be halfway through the week tomorrow, so yay. Blessed be.